go. What's up, YouTube? How are we doing? It is your boy Trey from Treyders coming back again for another freaking AMC live podcast and stream. I actually got to change this really quick. This is episode 73, not 72, but nonetheless, holy Toledo, we are back again and cooking with Crisco. And as per usual, the second that I log on to live stream is when the price action is flat or making its pullback. But you know what? That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, a sacrifice that Lamp is willing to make as well. Honest to God, this is as good as it freaking gets. My dudes, my dudettes, apes and apettes, all the freaking gorillas, orangutans, silverbacks, and dude, this is as good as it gets. And honest to God, this is freaking wild. So what are we looking at right now? You've got a little bit of a downtrend, a descending level of resistance with a couple of touch points. So I was looking for at least 3 to signify a respective level of resistance. So this is the level that you're looking at. We've had 2 false breakouts over this descending level of resistance. But guys, we're up 14% on the day, which is absolutely disgusting. 260 million in volume here so far. We're only at lunch. We're at the lunch break low right now. 260 million in volume. Yesterday we saw 206 million in total. I would not be surprised if you end up seeing freaking 300, 350, 400 million total volume by the end of the day. I mean, god dang, holy Toledo, Bob Saget. This is as good as it gets. And beyond that, there's more. There's freaking more. Check this out. Ortex. This gives you the live short interest change and updates. We're up in short interest right now. We're up 0.84%. They're not learning. They never learn. 2 million shares have been borrowed. 985,000 have been returned. That is a net change of 1.1 million total shares, and the cost of borrow is starting to go up here as well. Shares on loan going up, freaking short interest going up. This is as good as it freaking gets, my friends. And you look at the daily short sale volume percentage, and it's also still extremely high. Over 50% for literally the last 5 straight trading days, which is absolutely picture perfect. We're going to look at Stocko Tracker here really quick as well. And you've currently got about 65,000 total shares available to borrow. Now, keep in mind, this is not tracking all exchanges, all data, right? This is just a generalized picture. It does not take into consideration the failure to delivers, does not take into consideration the naked shorts, does not take into consideration any of that stuff, right? It's still absolutely huge. You can see it's been low for quite some time. In fact, a lot of these shares have been getting eaten up today, which is why you see that short interest has actually gone up on the day. This is the second straight consecutive day that the short interest has gone up. So that is disgusting, my friends. Let's just look at this chart out here really quick. You can see that we went from freaking 15% a couple of days ago to where we're at right now at 17.41%. So hitting freaking the Pluto, we're going into space, guys, riding the rocket as far as we'll freaking go, and they're still doubling down. This isn't the squeeze. It's as simple as that. If there's any lesson to be taken away from what is happening right now with AMC stock, this is not the squeeze. Simple as that. They're continuing to double down. This is just not it. This is not it. The only thing that I can think of is maybe you've got a little bit of a gamma squeeze, right? Some call options that have run in the money, ended up getting hedged for, and that can actually, trigger a little bit of buying from market makers. That pushes a little bit of price action. But that's as simple as it is, guys. This is not the squeeze. There's no possible way. The shorts are continuing to double down. This is the beginning, and that is why that is the title of this freaking live stream, guys. The beginning. Simple as that. That is what you're looking at here right now. Now, what are you looking at in the grand scheme of things, right? I'm going to get to the live chat here in a second. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We are looking at a break over $20. That is the next psychological level of resistance, and as well as about 1964. Now, if you look at this on the 1-minute candles, if we get another intraday test, the 4 trend rule, the 4 touch point trend rule, right? The 4 tests. Typically, when you get 4 tests of any signified level of resistance, we've had 1, 2, 3. The 4th test almost always pushes through. That's something that I've seen follow through with AMC stock literally 95% of the time that setup is there. So if we get another intraday test of $19.65, you better expect something absolutely filthy. I mean, a test of $20, and a break over $20 would be absolutely nasty. So guys, this is a beautiful freaking day. Pat yourselves on the back. It's another step in the right direction. Also keep the emotions in check, though. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be, oh man, like honest to God, it's okay to celebrate, right? We need to celebrate the little wins, but this is a step in the right direction. It's a confirmation box. It's not the end. It's the beginning, baby. So freaking cowabunga, that's what we're cooking up with right now. And I'll chat with everybody that's cooking with Crisco and watching the live stream. So I sold my sell button. Absolutely, Nico. That's the way to do it. I did too. You know what it is. All right, love you, Trey. Thank you for everything. I'm up 750% on my 5 calls for Friday with a 10.5 strike. Should I exercise to add to my 1,050 shares or sell the contracts and buy more shares with the profits? Not advice. Personally, I don't like exercising calls that are this, calls that are this volatile, right? I'd rather sell it and then decide when I want to buy that stock. It depends on what you pay for the premium, right? There's nothing wrong with selling or exercising because that could drive failure to delivers if that's what your goal is, right? But it's entirely up to you. I just prefer to sell. So you do what you got to do, man. Hey, Trey and Lamp, John, you know what it is. Up 30K on options. freaking money. You love seeing it, man. I bet some people out there are cooking with Crisco with options here today. Go to freaking Chicken Church, Kraken Kingdom, Tendy Town. You're running with the Tendy man. The Tendy man is doing this right now. He's like, just freaking trying to hold up as fast as he freaking can. Dude, if you're rocking call options, drop your profit in the chat. We want to see how much you guys are cooking. I'll tell you what, I've got some call options for June 18th, and those things are looking sexy. And I'm sure you guys are also freaking killing it. So very, very happy for everybody. It's been a long time in the making. Trey, zoom out to the 3-month and year, and look at that huge George W. So proud of this army is strong. Absolutely, man. This is a nasty, nasty George W. Had a George W. set up right here. George W. set up right here, and a break over the neckline. And that's why we're having this explosive move. That's why $14.50 was such a critical level. I mean, look at the strength. There's no coincidence that a break over that 1450 pivotal technical analysis level means something, right? It absolutely does. Now, you can say, technical analysis doesn't worth anything in a situation like this. Nobody's ever lived through a squeeze, right? And I will say that technical analysis isn't worth as much now that we're not, following any sort of trend. This is new territory. These are uncharted waters. But even still, we can use technical analysis on the 1-minute candles and take a guess at what might happen on the intraday. Where technical analysis kind of starts to fail us is when you get into uncharted waters and you don't have trends to watch for, right? Because this isn't a trend. You can't really trend out this sort of move right here. I mean, this is uncharted waters. It's simple as that, right? So this is where, we just have to trust the process, trust what the apes have been talking about forever, and do what you got to do, right? It's as simple as that. Chupa is our catalyst. Thanks for the meme, Trey. I got you, baby. You're truly King Ape. Thank you for all you do. Nah, man, I'm just a regular dude. I mean it. I truly do. We all did this together, man. I'll tell you what. It's as simple as a lot of people did a lot of great research, DD, crunched some numbers, and we found an opportunity to make money. It's as simple as that. We're going to need a bigger boat. Who's going to carry the boats? Oh, man. Looks like we're going to get a break out of this descending level of resistance. We've got about 5 different touch points on this descending level of resistance as it sits right now. We're waiting for a freaking boom candle, baby, to get a push through that descending level. And if we get the follow through on volume, I'm talking like a couple million in volume to fall through on that, followed by 5 minutes of either trend continuation or consolidation, you're looking at a potential to retest this high at about 1964. First level, obviously, is going to be about $19, and that is going to sit right around here. Obviously, just a psychological level of resistance, but this sell wall, the ask is empty, my friends. I mean, they've got very little to no ammunition. They're grasping at straws right now. This is as bullish gets. GameStop also having a freaking great day, up 11% right now, sitting at $233. It looks like this might be finding a bottom too. GameStop is looking to get a break out of this downtrend, but this is a little less steep, right? You're looking for a break over about right here. So that's what you're looking at with GameStop. But AMC, man, up 14% on the day, and I don't think this is done. I really don't. I think you're going to see it crack at $20, whether it's now or in the after hours. I think you're going to continue to see some strength form up here. This looks like it might have actually been a false breakdown underneath the VWAP, volume weighted average price. In case you don't know what the VWAP is, this is the average price that people who bought stock today paid for that given stock. And if you're trading over it, you usually get a lot of momentum, a lot of bullish movement, and a lot more volume, right? So trading over that is a huge game changer. It looks like we might actually get a nice bounce back up off of this descending level of resistance. We're just waiting for the follow through. First psychological barrier of resistance is $19. Absolutely. 3K in call options. It looks like you guys are making some filthy profit. I'm loving it. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It was a long time in the making. I'll tell you what. For all those people out there who are called dumb money by both retail investors and institutional investors in the media and all that sort of stuff on Twitter, whatever you name it, right? We proved them wrong. It's as simple as that. There's no dumb money in data, research, due diligence, and numbers. Numbers don't lie, man. Only shit it does. It's as simple as that. Yes, sir. Moon Bubs. Trey, the price dips whenever you go live, like every time. Maybe hold off for a bit. Nick, I know it. But it looks like I might actually get to stream during a little bit of a bounce, so that's a good sign. I'll tell you what, though, if I'm a necessary evil, so be it. So be it. If I got to be the catalyst to get the pullback, the little bit of a dip, so you guys get an opportunity to buy so we can continue to move forward, hey, I'll do that job every single day. I'm excited when this thing's down 10%. I don't even care. I'll be the catalyst so you guys can get a cheap buy or cheap calls, whatever you want to do, man. Hey, that's as simple as it is. Lamp will hold down the fort when I'm gone, and I'll be the dip so that you guys can buy nice and cheap. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as it gets. Always the lunch break lull. Yeah, man. This is the only time I can stream with work, unfortunately. Made us some fan art for the apes, says the Xavier Guzman. Let's check it out, brother. Let's see what you got cooking up. Guys, if you want to do me a quick favor, this is my lunch break. All that I'm asking, you don't even have to subscribe to me, right? This is, if you don't want to see anything else other than AMC, and all you want to do is freaking chill and rock with the community, just drop a like. That's all I'm asking for. Simple as that. You do that for me and I'll be one happy, silly chicken. Trades Gorilla. I like how you spelled that. That's cool. Dude, that's sick. I like it. Gorilla Gang. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I wish I was this talented. You drew the freaking lamp. The lamp, the Subway cup, the tendies, the moon, the chicken. Yes, sir. Chickens are not food. They're friends. They're also food, though. I gotta be real. Yes, sir. Bought, I gotta scroll back up. Bought $40 calls for June 18th. Thoughts on it? I think that's a pretty solid odds lottery ticket. And the first lottery you're watching for is a break over $20. Now, obviously, you do what you gotta do. Options are risky. Only put into it what you're willing to lose, especially when they're very deep out the money. Simple as that, right? But a break over $20 is gonna be the next huge pivotal point, which should bring us to a retest of 25, which is the ultimate high that we've seen in the pre-market way back in January, right? So if we get a break over $20, whether it's today, tomorrow, the next day, expect another freaking $5 swing if it's a clean break. That's what I'm watching for. A clean break over $20. And you're looking at the freaking next huge push. And that's what I'm excited for it, honestly. So if you've got those $40 calls, that's what you're banking on, is that first break over $20, which is going to bring us that pivotal move to 25. Break over $25, you're looking at who knows what. And that's the beginning, man. It's as simple as that. That's uncharted waters. Nobody can map that out because there's no trends for it. Time to start Lamborghini shopping? Dude, I'm a Tesla Roadster guy. I want a Tesla Roadster. Simple as that. Does he even eat during his lunch break? I do not. That's all right. There's more important and pressing matters to do right now. Of course, you go live and price goes down. Go back to work, Trey. We all love you. Bow chicka wow wow. Ka-chigga, 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 ka-pa-pa-pa-pa. You know what it is, man. I'm with you, Mike. Hey, like I said, I'm a necessary evil. I give you guys the opportunity to buy cheap. Buy those pullbacks. Yes, sir. Tesla Roadster gang. Mike, you know what it is. Tendy Town's coming. Tesla. Every animal is food. Cameron, I like myself a good burger. I'll tell you that right now. How do you push your call options out to a further expiration date as well as changing the strike price on the Webull app? So for Webull, what you got to do is sell those contracts, take your profit, and then just buy a further out expiration date. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, right? You lock in those profits. So like on paper, it doesn't look like you made any more. Like it's nice on paper to see that you continue your gains, but you still made the money, right? So you're taking those profits and buying further out expirations, and you can either get the same strike or more bullish strikes, which are out the money, and you just continue to roll it. That's what I would personally do with the Webull app. Is just take your profits and roll it out into a different call option expiration. After all this to commemorate it, I'll be getting a custom ape army not effing selling grill for my barbecue to become a gorilla king. I like that grill king. That's awesome. Absolutely, man. Eat plants as a side to animals. I try to. I try my best. I really do. Oh, yes. How much do these dang day traders and swing traders hurt the MOAS price and or chances of MOAS happening? I don't think they're hurt in the grand scheme of things because the day traders don't control over 80% of the float. We do. The people who have been hodling on since freaking January, the apes control over 80% of the float. So whatever these guys are working with, the day traders, swing traders, they're working for pennies while we're working for freaking dollars. It's as simple as that, right? I don't think they're going to hurt it. I really don't. I think they'll push volume and you're going to see the ebbs and flows. I mean, it'll go up, it'll go down, it'll go up, it'll go down. And that's probably what you saw right here on top of short selling, right? So we know that the short interest is up almost 1% on the day. I would say that what you got right here is a combination of profit taking from swing traders and day traders, as well as short sellers trying to drive down price and get it back underneath the volume weighted average price, the VWAP, this gold indicator, because that's a really big killer on momentum. So the fact that we bounced off that VWAP is a really, really, really good sign, right? So that's my anticipation. I think that's exactly what happened, and I don't think it's going to really mess with that much. I'm going to be honest. Like the stream, apes, show Trey the love. I appreciate that nonetheless. Whatever you want to do. Hey Trey, I got Manscaped deal from Matt Coors. I am dolphin smooth now. Rich Greenfield was thankful for his experience was much more enjoyable as I continue to assert my dominance. Ooh, oh man, I don't know what to tell you about that. I should get that Manscaped stuff, but I don't know. I really don't work with a lot of the affiliates and the sponsors and all this and that. I do work with Webull, and I've got like some small stuff like the Amazon stuff, but I try not to push all that. You got to do what you got to do though, man. Like Manscaped, oh yeah. You gotta stay clean. You gotta stay clean on it for sure. I'm liking the porn stash comments. That's good. I'll tell you what, the day we shave this is either A, the day my boss tells me to, or B, the day of the squeeze. Simple as that. Been a loyal follower since February, seen every video. Could I be a mod, bro? I'd love to help. Louis, I have seen you here quite a bit, man. Absolutely. I panic bought more shares. Oh, you know what it is, brother. Bro, this is fire. I had some mango habanero tendies to celebrate last night. BWW for the win, man. I used to work there. I worked there for about 5 years. I was a bartender for about a year, and I served for about 4. Very fun job. I loved it. Nothing better than freaking beer and sports. Like just shooting the shit with the customers and clientele and getting off work and having a nice Surly Furious. It's as simple as it is. Trey, you should touch upon Citadel 760K long positions they may use to make it seem like a huge sell-off. Important in my opinion. So that 760,000 shares, I see what you're talking about, but I don't think it's important. I'm going to tell you why. So far today, we've seen 268 million in volume. 760,000 shares is going to do absolutely nothing. Nothing. 760,000 shares is going to be a drop in the bucket. With this sort of buying and this sort of volume and momentum and volatility, it won't do a dang thing. It just won't. Simple as that. I'm not worried about it. What I'm more worried about is the liquidity they can make off of their calls and their puts. So if their calls and puts make a decent amount of cash, that's just more firepower that they've got by the off chance that they continue to short the stock and want to try and bring it back down. A few options for 14, 16, 17, 19 expiration this week. Should I sell now and roll those over? Not financial advice. So what I would do personally is, this is just me, do what you want to do, right? There's risk involved, obviously, is I would watch to see if we're going to retest of $19.64. And if it gets a breakthrough 1964, I would hold it into tomorrow, but it's entirely up to you, right? But if you're worried about it, you're up a decent amount. If you want to mitigate risk, take profits on whatever covers your premium and let the rest ride into either tomorrow or Friday to see if we get trend continuation in the following days. And then you can see what happens. Take profits if you can make more money. That's cool. If not, then you still made money. You covered your premium and roll it in next week. Simple as that. But I do think it's very, 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 very important that we prioritize buying stock and not options, right? You still want to buy options if you know what you're doing, right? You do what you got to do. But if we don't have stock buying, which actually directly affects the overall price action, you can't have options get hedged for and gamma squeezed, right? You need both. Like, it's not like options then stock. It's stock then options, right? Because stock will allow options to run in the money, which then gets them hedged for, which then causes gamma squeeze, which then causes a short squeeze, and that feedback loop cycle begins, right? You don't want to just buy options. So simple as that. I just wanted to throw that out there. I think a good ratio is like 80 to 90% stock and then 10 to 20% options. So this is what a man crush feels like. Love you, Trey. I love you too, Jared. Oh, man. Matt is like 80% options. Hey, he's got to do what he's got to do, man. First super chat, up 25K due to borrowing confidence from you and Matt. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Mike, I appreciate that, brother. I'm glad you're making some fat, filthy money, man. That's absolutely what it's all about. You know what it is. You know what it is. Trey, when would you sell your $15 call options? So I'm watching to see if we get a retest of $19.64. If we get a break over there, you're looking pretty good. But my $15 strikes are for June 18th, so I've got a lot of leeway for that, a lot of runway, a lot of expiration. And the theta is not going to be too bad since it's already deep in the money, you know. So I'm letting it go. I'm letting it rip. I think the squeeze is on the horizon. I think this is the beginning of the end. I say as simple as that. I'm letting them ride. I'm running for a grand slam. So if you want to mitigate risk and just take your original premium off the table, cover your butt, you can do that, right? There's nothing wrong with that, and just let the rest ride. Whatever you want to do. But if you want a less aggressive strategy, take profits now. It's all entirely up to you. And I want to push this message because, I think I've tried my best to provide some tools, resources, and opportunities to learn. I've learned a lot along the way. I'm not going to pretend I haven't. A lot of stuff that I've brought up on the channel and talked about, I didn't know before this all happened. But this is where you guys' personal responsibility comes into play, right? Simple as this. Do not let any single person on the internet tell you when to sell your stock. This is the one place where I think the individual responsibility falls on each person. When you want to sell the stock is entirely up to you. Don't let people tell you to sell stock at XYZ. Don't let people tell you to sell your options at XYZ. Do it when you got to do it. That's your personal responsibility. I can sit here and talk all day about what the charts are doing, what the freaking research is, what the numbers are, what the data is, right? But just make sure that you are controlling your own individual financial decision. Don't let me, Matt Coors, any bots on YouTube, any freaking people on Twitter, do it, any of that stuff. That's as simple as it is. We got the beginning of a freaking boom candle, baby. Not quite the follow through on volume. It's close. You almost have 1 million of volume on this 1 minute candle right here. Testing on $19. This might be the first stream in probably a freaking week where I get to watch a little bit of actual nice green bullish price action, baby. That's not looking bad. So $18.99, up 15% right now, 15.69%. 15.69. We're testing that $19 range. saw it there for just a second. Now, if we get over $19, we've already gotten out of this descending level of resistance, which is a great bullish sign. $19 should bring us to the next level of resistance, about $19.64. You've got a small triple top setup right here. Small one at about 1943. So that might act as a little level of resistance, but I don't think anywhere near as much as 1964. And we've got 1904 on the charts right now, my friends. Absolutely disgusting, beautiful. Oh, I accidentally freaking unplugged my monitor. I get too excited. No, what's happening? Come back. Come back. Please. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I gotta stop doing that to my desk. I did this to myself. I did this to myself. What in tarnation? Come back. Come back. What happened? Oh, no. No. I'll be right back. Hold on a sec. What is going on? Monitor, come back to life. What the heck? What happened? Please? What are you doing? Maybe. Oh no! What is going on? Okay. Woo! That was wild. Let's see what I can do here to fix this. Oh boy. I don't know what I just did. Holy Toledo. I gotta somehow fix this. Display capture. Nope, that's not right. That's not right either. What in tarnation? I get too excited, I guess. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, that's a good enough fix for me. That is a good enough fix for me. So I just got to move this over here. Jesus Christ, that was wild. I don't know what I just did. That was freaking nuts. That is so goofy. All right, well, lesson learned. Don't slam on the desk. I'm just going to break my freaking computer. But nonetheless, we got a test of $19. You got a little bit of a topping tail right here. So it's a little bit of a false breakout, but it's already coming back to retest that again. So that's looking pretty freaking decent. Just waiting to see if that's going to end up ripping through or not. So you got $18.97. Gosh, this works out. This works out. Every time I freaking look away is when you get a little bit of a test and a push. So we'll wait and see what she ends up doing. So at $18.99 right now, I saw $19 there for a second. Wait for that retest of 1943, ultimately 1964, and then $20 freaking dollars. Looking beautiful. That was wild. I don't know how I did that. Not a dead cat, baby. The monitor, not a dead cat. Monitor would never be a dead cat. She needed a break. She needed a breather. Sitting at $19.04 as it sits right now, my friends. We got a little bit of a push and a test right here. The volume just needs to follow through. You're looking for a little bit of a freaking boom boom candle to push through that $19 level of resistance and ultimately give us the retest. I'll tell you what, the technical analysis we do here on the channel is simple freaking stuff. It's simple math, simple TA. You draw an arrow and typically the stock will follow that arrow. Look at this. We got a little bit of bullish price action on a day that Trey is streaming. I'll tell you what, I logged on so we can get that dip and you guys can buy nice and cheap, and we got a little bit of a trend continuation right now. We got a nice bounce off that volume weighted average price, a little bit of a false breakdown underneath that. Bear trap setup, freaking lamp off, lamp on, baby. Bam, bam. Monitor was jealous of lamp. You know what it is. You know what it is. Waiting to see if she'll get that clean break, but if it does, I'm telling you, you're going to see like 19, 10, 15, 20, pretty much immediately after that. That's how you know it's going to be a clean break. None of this topping tail bullshit, right? You want that clean follow-through. That's what we're waiting on right now. You were truly the Rush Limbaugh of stocks. We miss Rush. Glad to have you here. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Oh, geez. Oklahoma meetup. Andrew, we definitely will do that. I'm going to be watching my buddy Brandon race. He's running a triathlon this weekend, so I'm not going to do it this weekend, but maybe next weekend, man. My senator did a podcast with S&P yesterday. Any thoughts? I got to watch it. I haven't seen it, Westy. Got to watch it. Got to watch it. Breaks lamp by accident. Monitor's jealous. That's as simple as it is. Monitor wanted to freaking mess up my lamp. That's what it is. That's what it is, 100%. Lamp wouldn't shut off on me if I hit the desk. Lamp wouldn't do that. Never, ever. Trey, in regards to your video on the FUD bots today, I sent you a DM on Insta that you should see. Insta is Van Cleavage. That's an interesting name. I'll see what I can find here really quick. Messages. Requests. Oh, it's deep in the weeds. Deep in the weeds. I gotta be honest, man. I'm probably not gonna find this. There's hundreds of unread. I apologize, man. I'm sorry that I can't get back to that, but rest easy knowing that we know the FUD and the bots exist, and we're not worried about them. Up 1,600. What a great day. Thanks, man. G Villa, you did it, not me. Simple as that. What's in the cup? This is an energy drink. That's what I'm drinking right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trey, look at AMC in 2015, $30 to $35 price. Technical data is there. 100%, man. I still think that AMC is a value play. I still don't think it's trading at what it's going to be worth, 6 months from now. Simple as that. You look at this on the 5-year, it's been as high as freaking $35. You're absolutely right. Simple as that. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. This is still a value play, in my opinion. I stand by it. I absolutely do. CNBC said retail investors are broke. Well, that's funny because I know a lot of retail investors today that are actually up thousands of dollars, so I don't know what they're saying. Put 50K of Doge money into this, up 25K on shares alone. Oh. Freaking Gorillas in the chat, man. Gorillas in the chat for Ryan. Guys, I'll tell you what. Monitor just had to give me a little breather. Monitor was reminding me that we got to stay calm, cool, and collected, as the mass investor would say. There's lots of bots and Weeble comments. Oh, yeah, man. The biggest FUD and BS that I've seen so far is this sell on Friday nonsense that's going around. Like, nobody on planet Earth is going to be able to tell you when this is done. Nobody's going to be able to tell you. Nobody's going to be able to guess the exact day that this is done. Anyone that tells you they can is lying. Simple as that. Simple as that. Really is. All right. I got to come back up. Where did I leave off? There we go. I'm up over 100%. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, Chief. You did it, though. You really did. Trey, thanks for spending your lunch with us. Make sure you're eating, too. Subway on meat today. Devin, I'll be getting the big, fat, mean meatball marinara with pepperoni, baby. You know how we like to do it. You know how I like to do it. As simple as that. Gonna move this arrow over to the side here a little bit. So it's just hanging out right beneath this overall level of resistance at about $19, right? So what we're waiting on right now is that retest. You've got a couple of bottoming tails. There's a little bit of a weakening in selling pressure as it sits right now. I think buyers are going to step back in, man. I really do. So far, you've got 3 tests. 1, 2, 3 tests of this $19 level of resistance. The 4-test trend typically does come to fruition. So I wouldn't be surprised if on this 4th test of $19, you get that clean break. We're just waiting to see. We got to wait it out. Trey, while you work, we just need lamp and share. Should I do it? Should we do it? Oh, man. Trey, you're the man. Thank you for everything and sharing so much information. I learned a lot from you. No problem, brother. We all did this together. Seriously. Seriously. It's as simple as that. Irish Ape here holding 55 shares says, Reese, I'm also Irish, man. Absolutely. I'm half Irish. I don't know how much you are, but you gotta respect the heritage. Simple as that. Freaking Tendytown Chicken Church, Kraken Kingdom, we're going to freaking Pluto. I love that you guys are quoting that. Oh, geez. I just get excited. I don't know. Trey deserve all the YouTube tendies, dude. Nah, man. I don't even care about that. I just wanted to, I'm an extroverted dude. Now, I saw an opportunity to talk about something that I don't think is right. And I know there's diverse opinions about what's going on YouTube and people covering AMC stock, but I'll tell you what. I got an AMC before it was cool. I got an AMC back when my video only got 2,000 views. I got into it as a swing trade, right? And I kept talking about it for a reason. It wasn't for YouTube. It was because this is bullshit, man. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I saw it as absolute bullshit, and I wanted to talk about it. Too easy. Reach out to Project Veritas. I emailed you the info. Thank you, H Jazz. I'll do that after work. Lottery stocks claiming Citadel liquidated all AMC stocks today. Thoughts? Fintel data? Well, we do know that there is malpractice and malreporting that does take place in terms of data that is reported, right? Look at the FINRA reports. I can't tell you for sure. It's only speculation. We can only speculate if it actually happened or not. But if they did liquidate all their AMC stock today, they probably just took profits. And it's not anything to worry about. We just got to wait to see if a 13F comes out, and that'll tell the story, right? The 13F will tell us if they actually sold or not. Thank you, Trey. Amazing vibes and knowledge. Never give up. Praying I'll see you on the moon. Dude, I know how to breathe out of a vacuum. I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. Oh, jeez. Citadel's liquidating? Oh, wait. You mean like they're getting margin called? Wait. You mean like they're getting margin called liquidated? Is that legit? Let me look at this. Citadel liquidation. Ownership. Let me pull up Fintel here really quick. I think it's Control F that lets you search. Yeah, Citadel. Citadel. $521. Okay, so this is what I've got. Calls, puts, and it's on May 21st. So nothing new that I'm seeing, but I don't know. Because it doesn't really say if they sold or not. I'm not sure if they sold. FUD? Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It seems like it. It seems like it. I can't validate that, man. You gotta show me a document of some sort. All right. Thank you, Trey. Amazing vibes and knowledge. I already read that. Do you think my shares are safe on Cash App? I know a lot of apes are holding shares on there. Love the channel. Ape King. I'm just a regular dude, man. Another ape just like you guys. Absolutely. But I think your shares are pretty safe on Cash App. I don't mind it there. I don't mind them being there. Look at this. We're getting a little bit of a boom boom candle. Look at this. $19 even. 19.01. I saw there for a second. 19.02. Is this going to get followed through with volume and a clean break over 19 bucks? You'll know it's a clean break because you'll get 5, 10, 15 cent spread over that $19 level of resistance. You'll get 5 minutes of trend continuation or consolidation. That's what we're waiting on. 19.05. This is the beginning right here. This is the beginning. Is this a clean breakthrough? We don't have a wick. This is the fourth test of $19. 1, 2, 3 test rule. The fourth time, that trend has seemed to follow through almost every single time that you get that trend on a chart. So now we're just looking for a 5-minute follow through. Are we going to get the 5-minute follow through in order for us to get back to that $19.64 level of resistance? That's what we're waiting on right now, my friends. That's looking pretty freaking filthy. Largest level of resistance currently on the level 2 is on the ask is $19.09, 5,000 shares. That's nothing though. That's absolute garbage sell walls. That's a crack in the freaking Amsterdam. That is nothing. Easy to push through. So we're waiting on that follow through over 19 bucks. So far, it's holding it. But if we get 5 minutes of trend continuation or consolidation, I'd say that's a good push in the right direction. Absolutely. And that is an inverse head and shoulders pattern as well. You've got a head, shoulder, neckline, a clean breakover. That should bring a pretty pivotal move. That'll bring us back into some beautiful bullish momentum. GameStop also following through, and the gain percentage is up to 13 on the day right now. Both seem to be getting a little bit of a reversal. Let's check this out. Up 13.5. Yeah, this has got an inverse head and shoulders pattern too. Already got a break over the neckline, broke out a descending level of resistance, just waiting for a follow through. $19.04 as it sits right now, guys. That's looking pretty freaking filthy. Pretty nasty. Bought my mom some AC stock. Can't wait to have her retire. Can you give her a shout out? Her name is Rosa Milano. Hey, shout out to Rosa, man. I hope that you guys get to do what you got to do. Screw the moon. We are going to Pluto. Yes, sir. Get the lemon pepper tendies ready, baby. This is cooking. We're freaking cooking up right now. Oh my God. I mean, just look at the chart right now. Look at this. Look at the 1 month. This move is nasty. I mean, that is some absolute dumb strength. Call it dumb money? I call it dumb strength. That's some freaking gorilla strength right there. That's looking nasty. 1907 on 1908. Looks like we might come back up and retest 1943 and then ultimately 1964. I'll tell you what, my lunch break freaking streams is the dip that is necessary for you guys to buy for cheap. I tell you what, this is a trend that seems to follow through just like that 4 test trend, right? I get on for a live stream, you guys get to buy shares for cheap. Simple as that. I'll tell you what. Wait, did I miss? Let me come back down here. I think I missed something. All right, guys. So I've got about 1 minute left and I got to get back to work. So I appreciate everybody that's tuned into this live stream. Hey, Trey, I've been with you since January. I love you and Matt, your Irish brother. Barrett, thank you for that freaking huge super chat. I appreciate that immensely. And everybody that dropped one does mean a lot to me. I hope you guys are all cooking. I want to leave you off with, a good closing message before I got to get back to work. But I'll tell you this, right? This is a freaking journey and there's going to be psychological warfare. I've tweeted this out, but if you don't have Twitter, it's as simple as this, right? There are going to be highs and there's going to be lows. Celebrate the wins and weather the down days, right? Weather the dips. It's as simple as that. The best thing we can do, simply put, for every single ape on planet Earth right now that is holding AMC stock is to trust each other, to hodl on, right? You know what the stock is worth. You know your own floor. You know when you want to sell it. So wait until you gotta freaking sell it, my friends. As simple as that. So that's what I've got for this freaking live stream. I wish I could stick around for longer, but like I said, I gotta get back to work. Just do me one favor. When you leave, just drop a like on this live stream. Helps out the YouTube algorithm, blah, 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 whatever you want to do, right? Cooking with Crisco, my friends. I'll tell you what, when I log off here, get ready for the biggest, fattest, stupidest, most juicy lemon pepper tendy boom boom candle you've ever seen in your freaking life. So I'll catch you all later in the evening video. Much love. Hodl on, my friends, my family, my fellow gorilla gang, and peace.